Okay, we have a Terran versus Terran. And I'm curious how this is going to look like. Because we know what Terran versus Terran looks like. But this one could be a bit spicier. Spawning at the top right side of Ghost River, the smallest map in the map pool. We are looking at the main command center of our Team GDA representative. This is our Teal Terran, AZTEX, who, by the way, got to the finals of Division B with his off race.
Now only gets easy. Yay.
No gamer, it's not as easy. Almost the same, but not exactly. And his opponent, the youngster, is actually super young. He's probably the youngest player in this whole league. Let's see if he can actually close it out. He had tremendously good performances here and there. He also had a couple of blunders, but it happens to the best. Let's see. Hopefully pressure is not getting to him. This is AlphaFirE. Basically the same anyways. And yes, it got dark in here. Yes, it did. I mean, it's already... Wait, are we on the same time zone? Because it's like 9 p.m. here. Oh, 9:15 p.m. 9:15 p.m. Sorry, I'm a boomer. Okay, well, yeah. Then we're on basically on the same. Wait, and is it like dark there? Well, technically it's sort of bright here as well, but like, you know, this is not like the closest room to the window. It's not bright AF, that's for sure. Well, the streetlights are already on, so. Damn. Damn. Sun is... Oh, I'm moving there. I'm literally moving there. I love sunsets, honestly. Grimmy! Thank you so much for the fat raid! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome, welcome. Has the scammer treated you properly? Hopefully. Hopefully! Huge shout out to Grimbo, D Grimbo. Samo, if you came with him, then please drop a shout out. If any of my mods came with him. We haven't even talked about... We talked about like when the sun goes down and everything else, but we haven't talked about this TVT. Thank you, Grimmy. Hope you had a good stream. I'll give you a shout out between the two games. And Raiders, if you don't know, I am the next collaborator with the scammer. So if you're interested, then be sure to stick around, because I'm going to share some content. I'm gonna share some content with you guys that features none other than the scammer himself. The hack files are going live tonight. And of course, I have to say this before the Reapers attack. Grimmy, once again, wish you a very happy birthday to you. And hopefully you get better with your health. In the meantime, is this double liberate? No, this is a single liberator. It just felt weird to have that circle. Oh, the liberator actually will do a lot of damage. 5 SCVs have fallen, and now a couple of units on the side of AZTEX are also falling. The Raven has fallen, and now this Cyclone will fall as well. The sun goes down around 22:21 right now. It's bright till around midnight, till end of summer. Oh yeah, it's not as dark as it should be. Imagine if it was winter. Oh wee. Okay, AZTEX will definitely play Bio. We'll still wait what the composition is going to look like on the side of AlphaFirE. Oh, this is actually looking crazy good for AZTEX. It's denying the main base mining by a significant portion. I would love to see AlphaFirE just produce a Viking He has the money for it. He is not supply blocked, so it's going to be quite important for him to drop that. Where's the Liber? Okay. Liberator now moves to the natural. This is going to be so annoying, and we still have no Viking on the side of AlphaFirE. He's going to go for extra barracks. Oh, the Liberator finally gets disabled. This is not bad. It's going to take him down. But this is a huge and significant mining time loss on the side of AlphaFirE. We have a bunker on the side of AZTEX, third gas on the way, and Stim just finished up. We have interference matrix obviously on the side of AlphaFirE, so this is going to be able to like disable tanks and whatnot. Over another Liberator. Oh, this is going to be so annoying. It's going to drop. Oh no, it's going to drop the auto turret. And now it's going to position the Marines there, but he is getting quite significantly wrecked over here. No offense. Double tank drop and a medevac drop with Marines, full of Marines. It's going to move out. Let's see if this is going to accomplish anything. Now, AzTEX is known, at least this season, to be quite aggressive, focusing on the micro side of things. He is kind of known for his micro, even with his Protoss, and loves aggressive builds, loves aggressive strategies. And is this an aggressive one if we ever saw one? Yes, it is. It's going to take down add-ons, it's going to take down buildings, going to force lifts. Oh, and this is looking mighty tough here on the side of AlphaFirE. Okay, medevac will position itself to have vision. And this is looking really, really tough here. Oh, double Viking will pop. At least, yeah. Second Viking is also going to pop. Let's see. Oh, this medevac is looking... This medevac is looking like falling, but it's not going to be the case. Ooh, that is beautiful. AzTEX will snipe that Viking. And this TVT actually just literally got smashed into overdrive. Oh my god, that extra, that supply drop, supply depot, the double supply depot is going to fall. It's going to massively supply block AlphaFirE. AlphaFirE has no supply depots on the way, I believe. No, he has two. As to maybe we should have switched the nameplates on the overlay. We can still do that because the score is 0-0. Alright. It's going to actually like just double prong this, and look at this. Tank on both sides. Tank even on the low ground. This is looking crazy good. The Marines are going to protect, and look at that, just putting a single Marine to be annoying over there. It's actually crazy nice, and oh my goodness, he's actually taking down 7 SCVs. The natural hit squad has not been cleaned up yet. There is a tank that is going to see job, but this is going to be a lot of SCVs lost on the side of AlphaFirE. 22 SCV advantage on the side of AzTEX, and he has the third base, the fourth on the way already. Oh, that's gonna fall as well. Like E-base and everything else is falling. Another barracks is being constructed, but there's no factory, I believe. Is there a factory? There is a factory, but he doesn't really have anything to deal with AzTEX's stuff when it comes to the factory units, I believe. But this is looking mighty, mighty tough here on the side of AlphaFirE. He is getting dismantled. 56, almost 60 army supply advantage, not army, but sorry, supply advantage overall. And AzTEX is just looking like closing this whole thing. He's gonna lose the medevac, but it's going to take down a lot of SCVs. It's going to force a repair squad over there. It's gonna take down the Hellions, gonna take down Reapers, everything else. Oh my god, and this... oh no! Yeah, this looks really, really tough for AlphaFirE. This is a huge issue. AzTEX has the fourth base, 56 SCVs. AlphaFirE has some minerals, but doesn't really have anything that he can actually just... doesn't have what to spend it on, right? So this is a tough tough opening game, a really chaotic one, especially on the side of AlphaFirE. And now AZTEX is gonna move in. It's gonna take down a tank, gonna stim forward, gonna take down 2 more tanks. And now he is actually free to go. He's free to do whatever he wants. There's the GG, and AZTEX will pull through this first game. We'll take the 1-0 lead, and we'll clean up Ghost River with a victory. And we are back with game number 2 here on Dynasty. Spawning in the top right side, we have none other than AZTEX, our teal Terran, just destroying his opponent in the first game on Ghost River. But let's see if AlphaFirE, our blue Terran, can bring it back here on Dynasty. Let's see how this game is going to turn out. I am very curious if we're going to see a better version of AlphaFirE or something else is going to happen. And hopefully it's not going to be literal destruction this time around. Now, what we haven't talked about, even in the Division C Grand Finals, is the format. Best of 7, back in the day, well, one map pool before this, basically, meant that you have 7 maps in the map pool, and you basically pick all 7 in a certain order. But you have to play all 7. Now there's 9 maps in the pool. That means you still have 1 veto even with the best of 7. And since Ghost River stayed in, Dynasty stayed in, I'm curious what got vetoed. Obviously in a mirror matchup, it comes down to preference, right? It has to be. Now we have a cheeky proxy factory over here, which I wouldn't be surprised if this is something like a... Oh no. Is this Reaper Cyclone? Is this the patches build? Is this the patches build, I wonder? AlphaFirE will get denied the scouting. We already have the Reaper out on the side of AlphaFirE. It's not going to move across the map. Factory will finish up and he's going to move it. Oh no, yes, it is going to be indeed. And even a proxy starport. I believe that's going to be for Proxy Liberator, I would say, because we saw how difficult it was for AlphaFirE to actually deal with this. So I wouldn't be surprised if AZTEX would go for another Liberator. Now this is unscouted so far. It's always super exciting to actually see and be like, okay, is it gonna be scouted? Is he going to move down to take that as natural? Is he going to try and do... Obviously, TVT, you don't want to take this as the natural for one good reason. The tank drop can be devastating, especially if you don't have a tank or a medevac to drop on top of the opponent's tank. Then obviously the tank drop will be followed by a marine squad as well, so it's going to be quite difficult. And of course, not to mention the Reaper Hellion openers or Cyclone openers or anything that Terran has as an opener in TVT. They're really good at harassing mineral lines from afar, especially if you have nothing to obstruct them with. Okay, could potentially be 4 Cyclones. You have 2 Reapers. I wouldn't mind if you would just move these Reapers across the map, right? I mean, it's not going to be that difficult because, you know, you have this jump spot for the Reapers. I would just love to see some more what you call it, some more micro here on the side of AZTEX, and it's going to do just that. By the looks of it, it's going to poke in 4 Cyclones moving in. The Liberator is not yet done. He's going to move in. He's going to go for the interference matrix. He sees that it's upgrading. There we go. He's going to deny it. He's going to deny. Oh, he's not going to deny the production of the tank. The tank is being started. The Raven is also here. It's going to lock onto the Raven. Oh, one more shot. Oh, it doesn't manage to get it. It's going to be 8 SCVs just falling. And now the Liberator will siege on top of the ramp. This is looking mighty tough, and AlphaFirE has been caught with his pants down. He literally was chilling, and he tried to just go for like a super standard opener. He forgot to check his he literally just forgot to check his pocket face. Happens to the best, but this might cost him the game. And there it is. 5 minutes in, AlphaFirE taps out. AZTEX with the cheeky little proxy there just ends the game and gets a quick 2-0. And for the third map, we got Oceanborn. And this is some of the one of the more classical style maps, right? I mean, there's a good saying that I learned from the older Starcraft players, is that every map, standard map, comes from Cloud Kingdom. And if you look at it, this indeed looks like Cloud Kingdom. No wonder this is one of my favorite maps. Because if I had the chance to go back in time, I would play Cloud Kingdom. In fact, I do in customs. But nonetheless, Oceanborn is going to be the battlefield of our third match, sorry. As we look at the terrifying main base of our Teal Terran. He has no mercy. Literally no mercy against the kid. But this is gonna be Team GDA's AZTEX. Let's see what he has in store for us. And his opponent, our blue Terran, let's see if he can bring it back from a 2-0 to potentially a 2-1 for now. This is AlphaFirE. Now once again, we have a proxy barracks, proxy second barracks, by the way. Now this could this could be the patches build, by the way. Now I remembered, because that is probably like 2 racks, second racks being proxied. Now AlphaFirE is going to scout once again. It's gonna see if there is anything in the natural. Potentially gonna try to go for the command center timing with this SCV. I doubt that AZTEX will actually check that corner, and there's really no need to. Maybe AlphaFirE is actually waiting on the Reaper to pass, but usually you don't actually pass with the Reaper, right? I mean, normally you would keep it at home. And there is the factory. Is it proxied? No, it's actually at home. Interesting. So this is once again not the patches build. This is going to be a Reaper proxy Reaper. Double Reaper coming out. I don't know what that is, but woo. Nation League is basically the younger brother of Nation Wars. Nation Wars is like the World Championship. Used to be organized by O Gaming, a French org. Or French company, or like, you know, casting network, whatever. You get the idea, I guess. So they used to organize Nation Wars, and now there's Nation League, which is for amateur players like me and a bunch of others. So this is not for the big boys, but it's basically, technically this is a world championship. So I guess being in the playoffs of the world championships is actually quite a huge thing. We kind of fought our way there, so we managed to just we managed to, like, you know, crawl out a victory against certain teams, but some of them were like painful losses. But nonetheless, it was like a really nice and humbling experience, that's for sure. But I'm actually glad that I was part of it so far, and I'm actually curious if we manage to go deeper in the bracket. But to me, honestly, this is already like, I haven't really got deeper in the tournament in like years, so being deep with the Romanian team is like quite good. Maybe I'm not even sure if I'll participate like next year, but we'll see. Anyways, let's talk a bit about the game, because we always forget to talk about the game. We have a third command, I was almost saying a third command center, but we have a high ground natural command center, but we have a third command center on the side of AzTEX. which is going to be quite a big deal. Big deal then. Woo! Woohoo! I would go with the good old yeehaw, but I would wake the dead as well, in my opinion. You know, ooh, the glass would shatter. All that stuff. Finally, the natural command center goes, floats out. Uh-oh. Is that a misclick? Oh no, never mind. That was a Liberator. Once again, the Liberator. At this point, AlphaFirE had enough. He's gonna have this the Cyclone over here. It's going to... Oh, nicely done here. Oh, he actually over microed here. Oh, that was a bit of a miss micro there. Oh no, he cannot actually reach it. He needs to be careful. Needs to repair that Cyclone. Nicely done there. It's going to clean up a couple of Reapers there. Not bad. AZTEX is massively going into bio. Preparing those medevacs. Potentially just going for the drop. There we go. Just picks up 2 Cyclones casually. And it's going to go for a drop. We know that AZTEX's micro is great. You had the chance to actually see it. So, no arguments there. Gonna turn this command center into an orbital command. The CC into a better command center, a BCC. I love the winter announcer pack, by the way, which says like your CC is now a BCC, a better command center. Was that a misclick? Maybe that was a miss. I think it was a misclick. Was it? I'm not sure. Oh, it's gonna take down the turret. And I love how he micros the Liberator next to this, as he's going to be able to just, you know, siege up over there. Oh, he's going to lose one of those Cyclones, but it's going to fall back into the Liberator range, and now he's going to try and over micro this, but it's going to fail at it. Oh, where do you bring your Liberator, AZTEX? That is the question. Oh, he's going to lose the medevac as well. Kind of unfortunate, but well done on the side of AlphaFirE. This is definitely a better opener. Now he's most likely... Oh, we've seen the Cyclone drift. At this point, I think you just want to take down the Liberator as fast as possible, even if you sacrifice like a Marine or 2, because you are already behind in a couple of SCVs. You are behind in like the base, because AZTEX's base is just now floating out. It's going to drop like a lot of mules, I believe. Let's see if that's going to be the case or not. We have the double eBay coming up for AZTEX. It's going to go for the upgrades. And now we have a quadruple Cyclone drop. Okay, I like this. Let's see if we can actually do something with it. AlphaFirE will put a cheeky turret next to the gas here, as he knows that AZTEX loves to drop this. So he's actually trying to play reactively and try to like acknowledge the fact that, okay, AZTEX loves to do this. I have to prepare for this, even if this is not the standard TBT stuff that I need to prepare for. He is going to just try his best to play according to his opponent. Oh, Vikings. Oh, one of the medevacs actually falls. And now only 2 Cyclones at best can leave this place. 1 Reaper falls, but 1 Cyclone, 2 Cyclones will fall at the... Oh my god, the medevac as well. This is the second time that AZTEX is just failing at the micro, and now is going to send out yet another drop. And another one is going to go for the multi-prong attack. Let's see if he can actually do something. Oceanborn is a bit safer in this case. He can build... Oh my god, that's a lot of turrets. Bronze League turrets coming out. And guess what? This is the correct play here. If you want to make sure that your opponent doesn't get a single drop out here, then you have to do this. It is mandatory. It is going to be required. You need to do this. The double drop will arrive in 2 different locations, but one of them is already falling. Only 2 units survive, but this drop is healthy and going. The natural one will take down 5, 6, 7, 8 SCVs, 9 SCVs. The gas is on in shambles right now. Uh-oh, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we can count to 3,000 if we want to. Oh no. This drop is actually like purging the whole mineral line. And now these SCVs and mules are also not mining. Huge mining time loss on both bases is going to actually take down the gases as well. 150 minerals down the drain. And now AlphaFirE's army will try to move out. There's only a single tank here on the side of AZTEX. Do we have any other tanks? He has one more tank in production. Liberator will siege up. Will try to actually do something here. I wouldn't mind if he would actually just push forward a bit, at least with the tanks. Just try to siege up, just try to get into the lib range, you know, just make it a bit more dangerous to push forward. Armory is on the way as AZTEX has +1 and +1 infantry armor will finish as well. He needs the armory to start +2, and there we go, there's the +2. He might just start the +2 infantry weapons right as +1 armor, infantry armor as +1 armor finishes. But now he's going to move forward. He's going to take out that tank, and the Liberator is actually taking down that medevac. Oh, there's not enough to actually deal with these Vikings. Oh no. Oh, he needs to actually take away that medevac, but he fails to do so. And now he lost his medevacs. He doesn't have the Viking count to actually deal with this. It's only 2 Vikings and a Liberator. In the meantime, we have beautiful repair here on this tank. We had a drop. Let's see. Do the Vikings chase? No, that is not going to be the case. AlphaFirE is close in army supply, down in workers, massively low on workers, and it's going to mean quite a lot. He has 3 bases, but he's not producing SCVs. He needs to be very, very careful. AZTEX is still producing SCVs, has the 4th base. It's going to put the 4th base at the outer 4th, not the distant 12 o'clock 4th. It's going to take the 9 o'clock. It's even going to build a sensor tower. Nicely done here by AZTEX, just trying to consume the map, trying to cover whatever he can, trying to go as deep on the map as possible. And expanding is going to be the way. Obviously, you need to conserve your units as well. You need to be able to show some units in case your opponent decides like, okay, that's it. We're going to all in. We're going to do everything we can to just demolish with this one push. You know, a YOLO push. Okay, he's gonna try to move down that ramp. There's 3 tanks on the side of AZTEX. There's only a single tank on the side of AlphaFirE. It's gonna move into the sensor tower. It's gonna... Never mind, that's a 5th base! What am I even talking about? That's a freaking 5th base. Okay, that's wild. Is he going to... Okay, sends out a single attack squad. This Marine is not detected by the sensor tower. This one sensor tower is not bad, but it's not going to cover nearly as much as AlphaFirE would love to. This medevac will sneak in without any issues whatsoever. Sensor tower will be denied, even killed, not cancelled. This medevac is going to sneak through. Uh-oh. This is looking tough. Oh, AlphaFirE. Oh, it's going to boost. It's going to drop it out in the main base. It's going to start taking out depots. He's moving across the map. He's going to arrive just as AlphaFirE's army will get into the main. He's going to take down the tech lab. Oh, maybe it's going to burn. Oh, this is looking tough for AZTEX. He's going to lose the drop, but now he's actually moving in. He's stimmed already. He moves in to take down the sensor tower. He is going to force the lift onto the command center. He's going to potentially take down a lot of SCVs. Oh my god, 3 SCVs already fall. 6, 8, 10. Oh, that's brutal. 15, 16 SCVs fall once again. And this is looking really, really tough on the side of AlphaFirE. My goodness. This is absolutely devastating. 2 tanks have been chopped out here on the side of AZTEX. And AlphaFirE just doesn't have enough to actually deal with this 50 supply advantage. 30 of that, close to 30 is in army supply for AZTEX. Our Teal Terran is looking to actually close out this game as well. Oceanborn looked a bit closer. Will the next map be the one that take AlphaFirE just bring it back from a seemingly devastating position. The tank is drifting down to the stairs. It's gonna siege up, but it's gonna get taken down instantly. Liberator will take down this tank and potentially just move forward, just try its best to do something. AZTEX plays without Vikings, and he has nothing for anti-air except Marines. Maybe this is the future. Maybe this is what you need to do. Tries to move in, but he now has lost his window of timing, or his timing window rather. Oh, he needs to actually pick up and just run away. Just run for its life. He's gonna turn back. He tries to save the tank. Can he actually move back and just pick up the tank and just move away? Let's see if that's going to be the case. Nope, never mind. No need. Now he has the defender's advantage. He also has the sensor tower. He knows that AlphaFirE did not move forward. It's not gonna encounter him on that ramp. This tank just remaining there, guarding the place, making sure nothing cheeky happens. In the meantime, AZTEX is running a crew into the natural. Gonna take down a couple of turrets, and he's gonna start and pull away AlphaFirE's army over here. But AlphaFirE tries to turn back, tries to see if he can actually take it down. Oh, sensor tower will finish, but that's not going to mean that much. This command center did not land. And AlphaFirE now moves his command center once again to the high ground. He is once again denied the mining. He needs to be very, very careful. He needs to be... If this doom drop hits, this could end the game. Let's see. Does AlphaFirE see this? No. Okay, now he's going to see it, but the doom drop is in. And this is looking really tough. One barracks falls. He could deny. Oh, 3-3 completed just in time. AZTEX with the timing of his life. Oh no, AlphaFirE is actually falling apart. He tries to actually siege up a couple of those tanks, but he's not going to manage to do so. And there's the GG. And AZTEX puts himself on match point. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. This was so far the best game of this series. That's for sure. And our potential last game, it's gonna be Golden Aura. Can he bring it back? Give him your energy. Give him confidence. Give him anything you have. Because our Blue Terran is very much in need. Down 0-3. He needs 4 maps in a row. A full reverse sweep if he wants to take this home. He is AlphaFirE. And his opponent dominating with his off race. I mentioned it a couple of times. He is not going to have mercy. He is trying his best. This is Team GDA's AZTEX. This is looking really, really tough for AlphaFirE. That is for sure. I mean, last game was just a question of multitasking, so far AZTEX is scouting. Gotta make sure that everything is in place, that everything is going to be normal, that everything is going to be, you know, standard. And this time around, he's not going for a proxy. AlphaFirE will move his SCV in position. Oh no, AlphaFirE already just dropping a bunker. Not trusting AZTEX after 3 games. I don't even blame him. At this point, I wouldn't either. And I believe AZTEX pinged that thing. Sometimes it happens that just ping it. Maybe try to actually see what it is. Maybe did not click on it. I didn't pay attention to that. And I also had to get some lights in this room. Anyways, starport on the way on both sides, and a high ground command center will start on the side of AZTEX. Let's see what we're going to have. Oh, and a second barracks. So a interesting 2-1-1. Did AZTEX see it? Where's AZTEX's Reaper? Oh, he did not. He did not see it. And I'm curious if he's going to manage to scout it. If he manages to scout it, that would be interesting. Okay, now he sees it. And he can probably deduct it that this is going to be a second barracks. Now we have an engineering bay, and this is still a one base build on the side of AlphaFirE. He's going to have to deal some damage with this. Otherwise it's going to be really, really tough. Double Cyclone and the medevac is already in production. Now what I haven't seen in this whole match is mines. We have not seen any kind of mines for these defensive purposes. Honestly, it could have been nice to actually have it, like burrow it here and there, I believe, against the playstyle of AZTEX, for example. And now this is quite dangerous, so AZTEX is moving across the map and trying to do something when his opponent is sort of all-inning into him, which is absolutely the wrong choice. Second command center is miles ahead for AZTEX. You're gonna have the second and third barracks. Okay, Cyclones drop in the back of this. Uh-oh. Third, once again, the turret. It's always the turret. Oh no, he picks it up. Oh, but is it going to be enough? Oh, he needs to be careful. Okay, it's going to drop them out. Oh, there's nothing that you can actually do here. Oh, let's see the micro. I believe he should not risk it. He should not risk it. He saw 3 Raxes. He saw 2-1-1 on the side of AlphaFirE. AZTEX will... Oh no, he's actually playing with fire. He's actually playing with fire and he's gonna get burned! Oh no! He needs to get away! Oh no, he needs to get away. The Raven will get enough energy. He needs to be away from this. AlphaFirE might just drop a turret. No, he's not going to do so. Close to bringing it down, but this... so far I think it was the best defense on the side of AlphaFirE. It took down the 2 Cyclones for 2 SCVs only. Used a auto turret, but that's pretty much it. The medevac is extremely bruised, so needs to be repaired. Extra resources spent on that. But the third command center is on the way. Once again, we're going to have the casual bio play over here on the side of AZTEX. Do we have the engineering base? Not yet. AlphaFirE had the engineering bay, but I believe it was only for turrets. Now the problem is he's on 23 workers. That means a full base saturation +1. Oh, another drop here. Oh no. SCVs are just building turrets. A turret or ring here for the SCVs. That's what they need to build. Oh no. AlphaFirE is going overboard on the turrets. Oh, it's gonna be a bit of a close call here, but he's going to manage to clean this up. Most likely, like the Vikings are landed, so it's going to manage to do so. But AZTEX already loading up another medevac. It's gonna probably... He's not gonna wait for another tank. There's nothing in production right now on that factory. It's gonna start it now, obviously. And look at that. He's even keeping vision of that bottom side of the map. No job can actually sneak by if it goes to the long route. Oh, they're just gonna be taken down even before it finishes. No cancel. Also, he has this sensor, this Zelnaga tower as well. It's gonna take down the medevacs. Can he actually... Oh no, he cannot pick it up. Uh-oh. Leaves the Marauder behind. Leaves that Marauder behind. And Marauder will get Kerrigan for I don't know what reason, to be honest. Yes, medevac energy is not spent on like Marauders or something like that. I have no idea. It's quite weird, to be fair. Anyways, 3cc, actually 4cc. Interesting. AZTEX is heavily ahead in workers. 14 worker lead, almost a full mineral line, and obviously has the third command center, which means there's plenty of mules. Now the issue is with AlphaFirE's build here, that he went for early production and did not really do anything with it. Yes, he stood at home, stayed home, and just basically tried to defend whatever AZTEX was throwing at him. But if he would have gone out and just do a drop or something, like, yeah, AZTEX is mercilessly just destroying whatever dreams AlphaFirE has currently, and AlphaFirE needs to wake up and stop dreaming and just start living right now. Otherwise it's going to go down without winning a single map, and I would hate to see that. I would hate to see that. Because I think AlphaFirE has a lot of potential. Oh, he needs to be careful. He sees the army over there. He's going to siege up, and he should be in range if he actually... Okay, this is nice. Uh-oh. Okay, he's going to actually take down this tank, and that will relieve a lot of the pressure that AZTEX has on AlphaFirE. The Liberator should not go down. One medevac is extremely low on HP, and now he has to run away. He has to run away as... Yeah, this is looking really, really tough for AlphaFirE, as he's down 50 supply. Is almost half the workers that AZTEX has. So, yeah, it's looking really, really tough. Okay, looks like AZTEX could prepare for a doom drop over here. It's gonna move out and is going to go into the third base. I'm curious. Is this gonna be the biggest catch of a lifetime? Yes, Charlie. Uh-oh. Vikings actually passed through these medevacs. There's a super low HP medevac. And now the doom drop completes into the main base. There's plenty of Marines. Could potentially take down a lot of these. One more medevac should drop. It's gonna start dropping out those units, and ooh, the tank is actually trying to unsiege. Oh, but it's not good. It's not going to go down. Beautifully done here. Let's see if he can actually siege it up. He's going to manage to siege it up, and AZTEX is looking to close this game with this doom drop over here. He has the economy behind it, and there's the 4-0 sweep as AlphaFirE has to call the game. Unfortunate timing of moving out with his army. Tried to do something on the map, probably for the first time in, actually the second time he tried on Oceanborn as well, but it didn't manage to break AZTEX, who is a super solid gamer. They faced in the grand finals, and it is what it is. AlphaFirE has tremendous potential, and I'm sure he's going to have a bright career ahead of him. If not professionally, then probably just, you know, as an amateur player. But congratulations to both players, and especially AZTEX, of course, for winning this. So, yeah, hopefully everybody had at least a bit of fun. I think every division was competitive, and quite a big surprise to see AZTEX just cruise through Division B with his off-race Terran. I think that's a solid one. But yeah, if I'm AlphaFirE, there's no shame in losing to AZTEX. AZTEX is an old school, really solid player, always been around, so yeah, he's really good at micro as well. Anyways, that is still going to close out the series, the final score being 4-0.